name's Patrice Mousseau. My company is Satya Organics, and we make topical anti-inflammatories and skincare for all types of skin, and also people with skin issues like eczema. My background's in journalism, but then I had a baby and my whole world changed. And my priorities shifted, of course. And then when she was about 8 months old, we discovered that she had eczema. And the doctor's only option at that point was steroid creams. I think I can do better. I have research skills. So I just started looking at, of course, traditional medicine, academic studies, the existing medical research, and I created something in my kitchen crock pot that cleared her eczema up in 2 days. I had this whole crock pot left over because I didn't need any more, so I basically put it out there into the world on Facebook. Does anybody else need any of this? And I had to make 3 more crock pots. Right now, the research is saying that we're at least 20% of the world's population is suffering from some sort of skin issue. So that sort of lends to the fact that a lot of people needed something like this. There wasn't anything on the shelves that was, fragrance-free, very clean, steroid-free. And so I just decided eventually that I was going to make a business out of it. Started by doing a farmer's market here in Port Moody in I think it was 2016, and sold $110, and that was fantastic. That was my first try. We're in stores now. I'm no longer doing farmers markets or making it in my crock pot. We're in a big lab, but we're in about 800 stores now across the country. We're also exporting to Hong Kong, and we just launched into the US as well. And of course, you can find us online. We're available on Indigo, HBC. We're also available in the US on Kroger. I did a lot of reading when I was young, and I think it really helped to expand my perspective. I grew up in a very small town, and it sort of opened up the wider world to me. I went to a business conference for women who were trying to create businesses that were different with a social impact embedded into them. So I saw them out there creating these great businesses, but using them as a vehicle for change. And then I thought, okay, I can, do good in the world while still trying to help people. I remember one little boy who was just, head to toe in this dry, flaky skin, very shy, wouldn't talk to anybody. I'd see him, quite often with his mom because she would buy from me directly. And just one day, he just ran up to me and just gave me this giant hug. And, I felt so wonderful that I knew that I was helping him, or other people that have come up to me, in tears because they had eczema on their face or their hands and they didn't want to shake anybody's, hand or just go out in public. So having that kind of personal impact on people has been incredible. The challenge, obviously, right from the get-go is that, I'm a single mom and had no resources. I had nothing that I could leverage with a bank or anything else in order to get funding to really start the business. Products are very capital intensive. You have to have a lot of money to get started and going. So cash flow has always been a struggle for me and continues to this day. I mean, it's just on a larger scale. It's always, where are we going to find money to do the next thing? But also that's part of the great part about running a business is you're constantly challenged. You're never bored. You're always finding new things to tackle and take on and find in innovative and creative ways. I don't come from a business background. I don't have an MBA. I did not go to school for this. So for me, I'm always just kind of figuring it out. Just whatever way that it has to happen will happen. And I think if anything, that makes me probably a better entrepreneur because I can be more creative with that. For us, packaging is very important that we try to take the most environmentally responsible path. Everything that we do is compostable, refillable, and recyclable at the very least. We're in partnership with the Great Bear Rainforest to be carbon neutral, with the Plastic Bank. We actually, every time someone buys one of our new sticks, we're actually paying someone in a developing country to go to their local waterways and pull plastic out. They then take it for recycling and they exchange it for credits for medical care and educational tuition, household items, those sorts of things. So we're having a direct impact not only on ocean plastic, but as well as global poverty. So those are the kinds of things that I'm particularly proud of. Running my own business has given me obviously some flexibility around the hours that I have to work. It also allows me to work longer hours as well versus the 9 to 5. We don't make things hours-based, we actually make it task-based. But I see that as being a great sort of untapped resource right now that people have. It's all these incredible women who are unable to work a regular 9 to 5, that if you can just find the right way to give them the opportunity, then they will take it and run. I started this business and I had been introduced to Tallahout Aboriginal Capital, Donna St. Louis, who was there at the time. She literally helped me fill out my form and buy me a bigger crock pot. It was a $5,000 loan to get started with them. They've been an ongoing partner with me since the very beginning, and they're so easy to work with. I mean, they're just incredibly helpful. I can't say enough good things about TAC and the team there. They've been incredible. The next steps now is we're really going to be applying some money into marketing. We've really been an organic growth company, a lot of word of mouth, moms talking to moms. We've never had a sort of a concentrated strategy around that, so that's going to be a major focus. Starting your own business is fantastic, but there's a couple of things. Make sure that you are not terribly risk adverse. There isn't a lot of security in starting your own business. Make sure that you have a community around you. So spend time, going into business groups, finding a mentor, other people who are starting to build businesses as well. Because the reality is that unless you have gone through the process of running and starting your own business, you really don't understand it. It's a very unique way of moving through the world, and you really need to have people around you who understand the journey that you're on. Be brave and to go out and try. It's why not you versus why me? We need people out there who are going to go out and try and do new things. It's in our culture to be entrepreneurial. It's in our culture to have community. It's in our culture to give back to others. So that makes us perfect entrepreneurs. We are the way of the future. And I encourage people to go out there and be a part of it.